Guys, how's our day going? Sorry, we are starting class a bit late today. I'm trying to refurbish an old shoe. This is an old wedge. This is the leather on the body of the wedge, which is already peeling, and this is the upper part. This upper part is still useful, so I'm still going to use the upper part, but I'm going to make use of the wedge. I removed this leather from the body of the wedge. Also, this is the insole that has been created. The insole was also covered with this type of leather, in which I have removed. So I'm going to, this is still useful for our insole, and this is still useful. Also, the sole under is still useful. I have it somewhere here. We'll still be using that. So all I just need to do is wrap this with the fabric. I want to use a suede fabric, so I'm going to wrap it with the suede fabric. You can see the way it is. I've peeled it. It's having a rough surface, so I don't need to scratch it or file it anymore. So I'm going to apply gum all over, then wrap my suede around it. If you have those old shoes in your house that are peeling, those you left under the bed are already peeling, you don't need to throw them away. You can cover them with Ankara, cover them with suede or jean, or you can even use leather. But just ensure that you peel off. If you're using leather, peel off the it's compulsory that you peel off the material that was there before. For suede or any other fabric, I can decide not to peel off the fabric that was there, but I don't want it appearing so bold. That's why I peeled that off. If you look closely, you will see a mark here. This was where they started the wrapping, the previous material that was there. This is inside, in between the leg. When you are wrapping the sole, don't start from outside. You should start from inside. So when you take your material around, it will end here. No one will be seeing the joining. But if it is here, everybody will be seeing, because this is the part outside. So I've applied gum on the body. Now I'm going to wrap with my suede. When you're working with suede, you have to be very careful. So now I'm going to start from there, from where the joining is. Then take my material round and be sure it's going to go round. Then you smoothen it. If you don't smoothen it, it will appear rough. The outcome will be very, very rough. You can see the side, everything is looking smooth. I've wrapped it round. It's coming back to where the joining is. Now for where the joining is, ensure you trim the excess off. Then have a little excess that you will fold in, so that the edge is not looking rough. You will fold the material, apply gum, fold the edge of the material, then apply gum to seal it up here. If you don't fold it, it's going to appear rough. Also, the edge of the suede can loosen up, so you have to fold it with gum before lapping it. So seal this up, because you need to apply gum. Ensure you know the mark where this is going to overlap. Then you mark it with your pen, so that your gum will not pass that place. If your gum passes that place, the material will get stained. I've taken my material round. Now I need to trim this excess. I don't need much excess here. I just need little for me to fold down. So I'm going to trim it to the size I want. Also under, I'm going to do that. Under the sole, I'm going to do the same thing and gum it down. So I have wrapped this round. You can see how neat it is. So now I'm going to also cover the insole. This is the insole. I'll cover it with the suede before we fix the upper. You apply gum on the insole. Ensure that the gum is not too much and is not wet, so that it doesn't penetrate through your suede. Because suede is very, should I use the word fragile? In that when it gets stained, that's the end of it. So I've applied gum. I'm using my brush to make it dry. Then I'm going to cover it. I'm done wrapping. If you look at the edge, I don't have contour. The contours are under the sole, so you shouldn't have any rough edges at all. So I'm going to trim off the contours under. So I have my outsole and my insole ready. This is my outsole and my insole, you can see. So now we are going to fix the upper pattern, which is this. I told you this is still useful. The leather has not peeled. It is beaded. So this is what I'm going to fix on top. I'm going to be making use of my shoe last to fit it to the perfect size. Though I already have the mark to follow. This is an old pattern. I already have the mark to follow. So I can just apply gum under and follow the mark and fix it. I will just follow the mark, which will save me the stress. But I can also use the shoe last so that I know where to start it from. This is so much easy for me to gum down because I already have the pattern to follow, because it's an old shoe. So I'm just following the pattern and I'm gumming it down. The mark is already there where I'm gumming it down. So I'm just following it. You can see I'm not even using the shoe last because I can see where the pattern should be fixed. And this is it. This is what it's going to look like. So now the next thing to do is to apply my chemical gum. After applying the chemical gum, you just allow it dry. Then as usual, we take it above our flame. You use stove or you use this thing. You use gas cooker or you use hand dryer. So you dry it up. As soon you apply gum on both the insole and the outsole. The chemical gum. This is the chemical gum. It's different from the epoxy gum that we used to gum initially. It's the epoxy gum I used to gum this upper. But now for the final gumming, all I need to do is use the chemical gum. So this is what I'm having at the end of the day. But remember, this is still left out. And I told you the one I removed there is still good. So I'm just going to gum that in. This is the one I removed there. What they use here is called crepe. Crepe. You can get it in the market. So in case this other one is damaged and you need to sketch another one, all you just need to do is place the bottom of the sole on a cardboard. Then you trace it round. You trace the bottom down. That way you will have a pattern on your cardboard, which you will use to cut out the sole. The same thing, I'm going to use chemical gum to gum this, and the slippers will be ready. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.